Monday, Monday.
So good to me.
Monday, Monday.
Stories. News stories.
I'm really hungover, mate.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great. Been up all night. Come on, let's get this cat excited. Let's do this. We got big news. Big news. Big news. Come on.
How big is the news?
Massive.
Oh, God, you can barely fit it in your hands. A WWE superstar was injured in the TLC main event. Also, a WWE Superstar has unveiled a new look at TLC last night. And a recently released superstar has made his first post-WWE appearance. And we'll get to that soon. So the Christmas tradition known as tables, ladders and chairs has now been a thing. And thoughts on the show?
Meh. It's a proper meh, isn't it? It was all right. It was all right. It was all right.
It was just all right. We'll break down the meh in graded a little later on. Jack's already done a What Happened At. You can watch that right now on the Cultaholic YouTube channel. But a little bit of concern for one Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
As a result of last night.
It was a pretty disjointed, weird main event, and the reason why is because it was pretty clear that Kairi Sane suffered some sort of injury during this. Speculation currently it seems to be indicating a concussion, and this could have happened at numerous points in the match. Everybody seems to have a different opinion on this. Charlotte hit a suplex into the crowd barrier, and Kairi definitely landed pretty nastily on her head. Later on, she went for a spear, and Kairi sort of just flopped to the ground. There were also, when they were clearing the announce table, they lobbed the monitors. I think it was Becky lobbed one of the monitors, and it appeared to hit Kairi in the head again. And also later there was a powerbomb spot, which looked pretty nasty.
There was also
like
the
Kairi
table
was struggling
spot
to get
as
up.
well. The table spot.
The powerbomb, yeah, through the table.
There was a powerbomb, and there was a bit where she jumped off the apron.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She was meant to splash on a table through Becky and Charlotte, and some weird camera work made it look incredibly chunky, and we don't quite know what happened.
You just couldn't see what happened, could you?
Yeah.
The powerbomb off the apron. Yeah.
The done flub means that we missed that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a show. So Alvarez is reporting that she's receiving medical attention right now. We might not have a diagnosis until prior to Raw. Sean Ross Sapp has reached out to WWE but hasn't received comment back yet. So we'll keep you updated on this. By the time this video goes out, there is a chance that we'll know a little bit more. But as of this recording, it's like 6:30 in the morning right now. We don't know what's up with her, but of course we send her our best. Hopefully she's okay. There was a lot of miscommunication in that match because of this. Charlotte doing some things that perhaps she shouldn't have been doing, I think. I don't know if she knew the extent to which Kairi seemed... She'd had her bell rung, obviously.
Some people have pointed to Becky as well. Some people have said that obviously it was Becky that threw the monitor. And if it was that, then we should be calling out Becky on that. But until we know what it was...
These things happen.
These things happen.
But it is about protecting your opponents, obviously. So, yeah, just hopefully she's okay, because she didn't look well at all.
Kairi Sane, as you say, as disjointed as that match was, Kairi Sane did have one of my favourite moments in the match, where she was hoying chairs into the ring. They start hoying them back at her, so she legs it under the ring. And they pull her out by her feet, and as they pull her out, she's just got this maniacal smile on her face, and she's clutching a fire extinguisher. It was a beautiful moment.
More fire extinguishers in matches, for sure. Jack pointed this out. I think he wanted to call it TLCFE. Tables, ladders, chairs, fire extinguishers. Yes, please.
Nice. Also at Tutler, we got the WWE debut of American Dragon Bryan Danielson. That was nice, wasn't it? Daniel Bryan rocking it
back, but no final countdown yet. Yet. I'm saying yet. They're not going to buy the rights to final countdown. Who was it? Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Daniel Bryan is back. He's only been gone for a little bit. But he did make his return last night at TLC, and he's got a funky new look. Well, he's gone back in time. This is like Time Machine Bryan from 2009. And I need to become a vegan, right? Because he literally hasn't aged in 10 years.
Now he looks great, doesn't he?
He's cut his hair. Look, there he is right there. Doesn't he look absolutely spectacular? What a wonderful match. He's back. Confronting Bray Wyatt following the match against The Miz last night. If you've not seen it, we won't ruin the result. But yeah, Daniel Bryan comes out and he's got the hammer and he was gonna hit old Bray with the hammer, and then it all went a bit, and then Bray disappeared. But before that, like, he gave him the old knee plus. He was kicking him in the corner. He was stomping on his head. Doing the yes.
Everybody was doing the yes.
Back. It's back.
Full on yes was back. This is nice. I'm excited to see like Fiend versus Daniel Bryan. Probably at the Rumble.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this is a really great match, and I'm actually glad that they've held off, because if they'd done Daniel Bryan versus Fiend or versus Bray again, then I don't think we'd have really anywhere to go at the Rumble. This is going to feel like a big win should Bray win at the Rumble. We've sort of just given away who won the match there, haven't we? I think you knew that Miz wasn't winning the Universal title from Bray. But there you go.
It's fine. It's early. No, I liked it. I think this is. It's so funny how giving somebody a haircut can really excite an audience. There was genuine desire to see this new Daniel Bryan. When SmackDown came and went and he hadn't been on it. Like there were people like, I watched this to see him. Where is he? It's like, yes, this is classic wrestling, making you wait. You know, in the old days, they'd have made you wait 3 months.
Yeah, not anymore. MTV generation.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him back. I'm a bit sad that we've lost heel Daniel Bryan now, because I was really enjoying it, but maybe it ran its course. I think you could have got a bit more out of it. They need some baby faces. They need some top baby faces on SmackDown, that's for sure. So this makes sense.
Exactly. Sin Cara's rocked up. Bit naughty, I think.
Maybe. So he appeared over the weekend at AAA at, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Guerra de Titan. What does it mean?
It means like Clash of the Titans or Fight of the Titans.
Makes sense. He has popped up. Right, so he came in, he didn't do a proper match or anything, but however, he's turned up in the Sin Cara gimmick with a proper WWE looking Sin Cara Titantron as well. So he's still, he was released, and we don't have full details, but it's believed that he still had a 90-day no-compete clause. And really, he shouldn't be popping up like this. If that exists, he's definitely broken the terms of that contract.
Dave from the Wrestling Observer has said, regarding Sin Cara using that name in AAA last night, there was no deal worked out with him or WWE to be allowed to use the name. He was on a 90-day no-compete. We'll see how this transpires.
Right, this is dodgy.
Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, I checked the database, and it is definitely a WWE-owned trademark. It's a live trademark. They own the trademark for it, for use in the way that he's just used it in AAA. So this could all kick off. They've been nice to him. This is one of the cases where, he did have years left on his contract, and they released him early to go and do whatever he fancies, but not for 90 days, probably. Maybe.
We'll see. I mean, AAA is the right home for Sin Cara eventually, anyway.
Yeah. I'm not surprised to see him pop up there, but not in the first 90 days.
No.
We'll keep you updated.
Naughty boy. So the wheels on this machine do not stop at turning. Monday Night Raw in a couple of hours' time.
What's that
Big
from?
wheels keep on turning.
I think I was doing Tragedy. You know the little arm. I can't do it. I used to know.
Gift that. So Monday Night Raw in a couple of hours' time, and we have a match already announced. For
we do.
Monday Night Raw.
Randy Orton versus AJ Styles for nothing. It's just a match. I almost thought that they might slot that in last minute at TLC, but they're doing it now. This is going to end in shenanigans somehow. OC are going to get involved or something. This is a build to the Rumble for sure. And I think one of those might have the US title, just because at the moment, everybody's involved in that picture. Like, Ray's still involved in there, Drew's sort of involved in there, Umberto a little bit. Who else is in there? There's others. Ricochet.
There's a real mix for it. I quite like the idea of that match happening on Raw, and then as the match is in progress, just that fight from the end of TLC just comes piling through.
Oh, what the hell was that about?
Weird, never-ending fight.
They've been going for 25 minutes or something.
I didn't get that at all.
No. I mean, you've got to send the crowd home happy, and Asuka had just picked up the win for the Kabuki Warriors,
Literally,
and that's a heel
within
win.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Boom,
Stop celebrating. What is that about? And cool spear.
Yeah.
I like that.
At the end, I like that. Actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Very odd moment.
Nothing else, as far as I know, advertised for Raw tonight.
Probably some stuff with Bobby Lashley and Rusev, because that doesn't stop. That carries on forever. That had the most build last night, that match. Had the most build.
Tragedy!
Bobby Lashley, but not Bobby Lashley. And massive debut at NWA over the weekend at their pay-per-view Into the Fire. Whoop, whoop. Into the fire. Whoop, whoop. Into the fire.
Marty Skrull, the villain Marty Skrull, popping up following Nick Aldis' match against James Storm, confronting Nick Aldis. They had a bit of a stare down to close the show. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Fair play.
It felt like a big deal as well when he walked through the crowd, like his music was on and the lights were going. It felt a bit special. It felt a bit different to what NWA normally does, which I really liked.
I still think that he's going to pop up in AEW sooner rather than later. I don't think he's going to stick around and Ring of Honor. I think that's pretty obvious at this point, in fact. But I don't see him being in NWA for long. Just the way that they tape their TV, I think that they'll tape a load of stuff with him, building to a match. He'll have his match, it'll be a one and done, and he's off to AEW, personally.
I mean, it's quite a nice setup with NWA, because you could just record like an entire several months worth of rivalry in the space of 2 days.
Yeah.
And then you chill then, and your stock just kind of... It's a bit like... Being in NWA as a free agent is a bit like scheduling your tweets. In the sense that all the work's already done, it's already in the can, and you'll just reap the benefits as it goes along.
He's got it all figured out. So
the algorithm just keeps on turning, very much like this big old machine. Gosh.
Keep going, Tom. What are we doing? We've been up all night.
We've had all-nighters. I have had too much to drink. Thank you, mate.
Shall we?
I'm going to go and have a lie down in a bit and in a dark room.
I hit my nose really hard on your head there. Tragedy. See you later.
Doing this unconsciously now. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.